Welcome to your City and Guilds certificate in employability skills. To gain your full certificate, you will need to complete 7 different subject modules, which you'll see later on. Each module should take you around about 90 minutes to complete. There is no final test. You just need to complete the evidence booklets. You can complete them by pen or electronically. These are then formally moderated by City and Guilds themselves. They're actually sent off to City and Guilds to make sure they meet the criteria. If they do, you'll get a certificate. If they don't, they'll send the whole lot back and you'll have to redo whatever the areas they suggest it falls short. So in the bottom line is there is no test. Just make sure that you complete them correctly. Read the criteria and make sure you complete them correctly. Otherwise, you'll just be completing them again. Spelling's not judged, so you don't have to worry about your spelling, just as long as you are completely understood. Okay, just make sure that you're completely understood. My tip to that is respond in full sentences, not just single words. Unless they ask you to put a single word, give them a full sentence because it's easy to find out what you're trying to say if you're not so good at spelling. You can complete the units on paper, like I mentioned, with a black pen, great. And I'll show you where to get those, or you can complete them electronically. Just open up the unit and type them in. But you will need to watch some stuff on screen, so it might be easier to watch the bits on screen and actually fill it out by a pen. You'll probably find it easier. If you do complete them electronically, just type your name at the end instead of sign them and email them to me at that address. Some units refer to earlier units, so it's easy to complete them in this order, but not necessarily. It's not essential. You can do them in any order, but it just might be easier for you if you did them in this order because of the sequence. You need a City and Guilds registration number / date before you can date off any of your units. But you can still complete them, you can sign them, but just don't date them until you're officially registered. That's official, so you can collate the evidence prior to registration, but you can't date them until you are registered. This counts for any supporting evidence, so if it asks you to provide a copy of a CV or a jobs printout, sign those as well, because they will be submitted with the units, but we'll date them once you're registered, and if you don't know whether you're registered or not, you're probably not. Okay, but we'll do those at the end. As far as accessing the units, it's very straightforward. Each one of these is a link. Working as a team one, obviously you can't do that on your own, so we'll have to do that as a team, but most of them you can work your way through. Just put your mouse over these are links. You'll tell it if it's a link, it turns into a finger, and just click it. And then that's unit 304. And then when you want to get back to the main menu, describe each of these in turn. If you want to get back to this menu, just click your back button at the top of your browser and you're back and you can do another unit. That's it really. Okay.